Welcome back. As the lead singer of R.E.M., our next guest has won 3 Grammy Awards and sold over 50 million CDs. He's also a film producer whose work includes the Oscar-nominated Being John Malkovich, and his new film Saved opens May 28th.
My God, you are making accusations as we're trying to save your soul. Mary, turn away from Satan. Jesus, he loves you.
You don't know first thing about love.
I am filled with Christ's love. God, you are just jealous of my success in the Lord.
This is not a weapon, you idiot.
Please welcome Michael Stipe. It's so funny because we've had some people point out what you pointed
You're
out.
very tall.
Yeah, they're not as resourceful as you. You can do that the whole time.
Stand up.
But we're actually going to raise this up in a few weeks.
I'm kind of disappointed.
What's wrong?
Well, I'm not an actor, and I was really looking forward to presenting the clip because actors get to come on talk shows all the time and present.
Does that mean we have to show a second? Are you going to show a second clip?
Well, no, I was kind of practicing on the plane.
Oh, well, let's see what you.
It up.
Let me hear. So Mike, I understand you brought a clip. Well, you want to set it up?
We did. In this scene, Jenna Malone plays Mary, who has turned away from Christ, and the principal goes to her best friends in school and says that maybe they should do something to bring her back to Jesus. So they try to perform an exorcism on her, and this is the scene that happens right after that.
So that was a long setup, right?
That was long.
I need
to
That was
practice.
on the plane. You were practicing that. But speaking of the clip, Mandy Moore, who we've had her on a lot, and she's great.
She's amazing.
And she's playing a strong Christian gal?
Yeah, she's kind of a very controlling believer.
Are you worried at all of any religious backlash from this film, from religious groups, or is that what you're doing it for?
Well, when we started working on this movie 3.5 years ago, I had no idea. None of us knew that the greatest setup to a Christian-based film was going to happen earlier this year in The Passion of the Christ.
Right.
Am I worried about people taking it the wrong way? Not really. I think because it's a really it's a sweetly subversive film about tolerance.
Right. And tell me, is it somewhat comedic? Because that was funny. That was very funny to me.
Yeah,
to see Mandy Moore tossing the Bible. And I'm filled with Christ. She said, "I'm filled with Christ's love," and she threw the Bible. That's very funny. That's very funny. Now, you're a rock star, but you wanted to make movies. Pop star. Mr. Top 40? You're not Mr. Top 40.
In various parts of the world, yeah.
Oh! Wow. Tell us a country we might be surprised where you guys are huge.
Slovenia.
I would not. No, I would not. I didn't know.
Top of the charts in Norway for 14 weeks.
Yeah.
With the last record.
I have a list of your songs here, and I want to know: is it common for when you first hear an artist that your favorite song maybe is the first one you hear? Is that common? Do people say that? Is that
what?
When you first hear? I'm going to give you a bad example. When I'm in college and I first heard of this woman named Madonna, Holiday came out, and and so that was one of my favorites of hers. Now, Radio Free Europe was the first one I heard, and that remains maybe my favorite. Is
really?
Thanks.
Is that one of the first, or the first? Or? No one's ever posed that question. I've never really thought about it.
Brilliant question.
It is a great question. I can tell you really thought about it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I can't answer.
Because I can tell you my theory on that. I'm a big fan of Bill Murray.
Oh, he's
okay,
great.
right. But when
Does
you
he sing?
Well, he does.
Can I
But
get rid
the
of
first time, okay, go ahead. It feels good for a while, doesn't it?
I couldn't touch the ground.
The first time you discover someone, Bill Murray as a lounge singer on Saturday Night Live, you say that's him at his purest form and his best. So I'm just saying the first time you hear it, I love that. I love R.E.M. Radio Free Europe. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
You have a favorite song that you do?
Well, I came here from Miami, and we're in the studio working on our next record, which is going to come out in the fall.
There you go, R.E.M.
I was singing until about 3:30 in the morning last night.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite song right now because it's stuck in my head.
The one you were just saying at 3:30 in the morning.
It's called The Outsiders.
The Outsiders.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Manilow song?
No, I can't say that I do, but he was on the plane.
Yeah?
Yeah, on the video screen.
Oh, okay.
And I thought maybe they were showing a rerun of your show, so I paid attention.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right. Now, going back to the movies, this one is called Saved. You've done a number of them. How many have you done? Produced?
Over 20. I've lost count.
Over 20?
Yeah.
And why'd you get in the movie business?
Well, I've been producing films since 1987, which a lot of interviewers don't seem to know. Not talk show hosts, but
87 is what I heard.
Yeah.
1987,
Really? Okay.
and I heard you wanted to get into movies because you wanted to make good ones.
I wanted to make movies that didn't suck. Because
Didn't suck.
I had a bunch of friends. I had a bunch of friends that were working in film, and they were really frustrated with the material that was available to them.
Yeah.
So, in the same naive way that I decided at the age of 15 that I was going to start a band and become a famous singer, at the age of 27, I sat down with a bunch of friends and said, let's start a film company and make movies that don't suck.
And none of your movies suck.
You're right.
I'm asking. You don't put up any of your own money, though, do you?
No, that rarely happens.
Yeah, that would suck.
We had trouble financing this film. We had trouble financing being John Malkovich. I mean, we had Cameron Diaz, John Malkovich, John Cusack, Spike Jonze, who had not directed a feature-length film, but everyone in Hollywood knew how brilliant he was, and Catherine Keener, and nobody wanted to finance it.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's a tough business. You probably know that.
Yeah, I don't like it very much.
Well, you've had success, and this thing looks good. It's limited release May 28th. It's called Saved. Who else is in it besides Mandy Moore? Anybody else we know?
Well, Jenna Malone was Mary. Patrick Fugit from Almost Famous.
Right.
Heather Matarazzo from Welcome to the Dollhouse. Mary Louise Parker.
Oh, yeah?
Martin Donovan.
Right.
Macaulay Culkin.
Cool.
He was the elder statesman on the set. I'm really proud that we made a film about teenagers where the actors who are portraying the teenagers are actually teenagers.
There you go.
Doesn't happen very often.
It's rare. It's rare. All right, we're out of time. It was nice meeting you. You got to come back, all right?
I'd love to.
Michael Stipe. We'll be right back.
Tomorrow on The Late Late Show, Wayne Newton.